Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind, Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. She's got herself a triple. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out. So one gone with a runner at third. Now the number 2 hitter. She's one of the faster runners just by pure sprint speed in the majors. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. She's got a double, her 4th hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner at second with one away. Kahn, the next Cub to hit. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
And a base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the catcher. That one ripped. Out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
And here is Jill Valentine. Hauls it in on the warning track.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, she'll find a hole.
2 down, bases empty. And now here's the Cubs pitcher. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Next is switch hitting first baseman. She's a player who does it all. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone!
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we'll never...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these hitters look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if she's tipping her pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Stanton has a beat on it. And that is that. And it's going to take me. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a foul ball. Chisholm, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And next for L.A., Anthony Volpe. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Tim Hill stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, here's a chance to strike out the side right here with the pitcher at the dish. Just got to go right after this guy. Don't waste any pitches.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 25. That one ripped right center field. And that ball is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Jill Valentine. And no one can get there. And now here's the Cubs pitcher. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Looking to complete the cycle with a double. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Kahn. And a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got her stride and load out of the way early. She stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like she was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Grisham makes the grab. And that should get the job done as she tags from third. It's a sac fly as she comes across to score, and the lead continues to grow. Here's the third baseman. Ripped on a line to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And now, number 33. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Kahn off of first with 2 away. And that one hammered back there. That's not coming back.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Yeah, the batter now, number 25. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget.
And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And she's got her second double of the game.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one ripped. It's a bomb.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now number 17, ripped on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But it's a huge inning for him as they score 10 times. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Yeah.
One out, bases empty. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham, swings and misses. And that's strike one. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Luke Weaver.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, she's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Kahn, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And gone.
Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Kahn, the next Cub to hit. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
Just foul.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a base hit into right. Now the third baseman. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Coming home. She'll score easily. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one is gone.
That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. And a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away. And the batter now, Jill Valentine. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Coming home. One run is in. She's got the cycle into third with a triple. Here's the pitcher. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. He's got the cycle into third with a triple. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Now here is number 17. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Got all of that one.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's going to be number 12. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
At the plate, Kahn. Base hit center field. Throws to second, around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and she's out, trying for two. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kahn. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now she turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and she's out, trying for two. They don't come much closer. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Wells, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. To the right side, throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the power-speed combo, number 55. Weaver back to work. That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And the batter will be the shortstop. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. Not stopping, she's going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and she's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch she could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how she was hustling, and I think she knew she was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And now the switch hitting catcher. And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw in. The tag, and they cut her down going for 2. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jill Valentine.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle.
That's exactly the pitch she was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next is the switch hitting pitcher. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And she'll pull into second safely. Now he launches a throw over his head. Some history here, and what a game she's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the...
Into center and a base hit. Coming home. She will score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
She was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch she could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Kahn. Left field, way back there. And that one is out of here.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time she pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Laser could be trouble. Now she'll turn for second, and that's going to bang against the wall. And she's in with a stand-up double. So a runner aboard. Here's the third baseman. This one smoked, could be trouble. Kahn around third. She'll score. Now around second, going for third. And she's got an RBI triple. Runner at third with one gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
RBI knock for her last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. One run across. So one gone with a runner at third. Now the Cubs catcher. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Base hit and a run in to score. Jill Valentine, the next Cub to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. Nabs it, 2 down. And now here's the Cubs pitcher. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And no shot to get her at first. There's 2 aboard.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So they explode offense. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, top 6. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
That one to first, and that chance handled. A flip to the pitcher covering, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's perfect through 6. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Kahn. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. In safely with a double, her second of the day. So a runner aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Kahn. Hard hit. Knocks it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Now the third baseman. That one ripped. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Coming home. She'll score easily. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. She's in on the sacrifice fly, and they extend their lead.
That's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now the Cubs catcher. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And she'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for her right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. Jill Valentine, the next Cub to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. And this one looks like trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Runner at second with 1 away. And now here's the Cubs pitcher. And he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Headed for the plate. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to her.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and, of course, a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
And here's the first baseman. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, and he blows that one by him at 100.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Right.
And he deals. He goes down looking. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Grisham now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's too low, and that's ball one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Kahn. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The throw to second is offline.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, she put a great swing on it.
So a runner aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kahn. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. She will score. Here's the third baseman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. She'll score. Oh, the throw is wild. Around second now. Going for 3. Tag got her. Aggressive base running there. Trying to take advantage of the defense, but she's out at third. Now it's the shortstop. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Stepping in, number 25. Ripped on a line to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that's the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. That one finds the zone, And it's 0-2. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike two.
No ball.
When you throw a fastball
strikes.
by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
It's Aaron Judge now. That one at triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Jill Valentine. Weaver back to work. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! She was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher. Could be extra bases. So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman. Not your prototypical leadoff hitter. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Oh, the throw is over his head. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Second and third, one gone. And now the first baseman. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And that's what she needed. She has done it. What a performance at the plate.
She's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Cut off, throw to third. Throw behind the runner, and they've got her doubled off. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously,
No
so
ball.
he's been a little
One strike.
overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this
No
pitcher in the
ball.
history
2
books.
strikes.
They're going to make the play.
On the ground, and this should do it. And he's done it.
He's
a
out.
perfect game.
What a performance, Boog. A perfect game for your first win in the majors? That's historic. This could set the tone for a terrific career.
It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So up now for Chicago, number 12. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with.
Now here is George Brett. There's a strike. One of the things amazing. With Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And now here is Khan. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Not stopping. She's going for 3. She's got herself a triple.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's going to be number 17 and out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Johnny Bench. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
0-1.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
That one is absolutely belted. And into the pool. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So one out. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Jill Valentine.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Base is empty. One away. So now a pinch hitter, number 33. That one ripped right center field. That'll make it out of here.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these hitters look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if she's tipping her pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here on opening day. Line drive, base hit. So a runner at first. And now the pitcher. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So that's hit number 1 of her major league career. Not sure how many more of those she'll get, but it's still cool for her for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think you'll have the ball front and center on her trophy case for a long time.
Now a chance for number 12. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. She'll touch them all. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer. One down. Now the number 2 hitter. She's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and she's out. Trying for 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the big-time power threat, Khan. She tripled and scored her first time. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. She's 0 for 1. Center field. Thomas sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. On to the bottom of the first. Back here at Chase Field, getting the nod on the mound, number 77. And singing a special day for her. She's making her major league debut here.
I'm sure she's got some nerves. She'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that she can settle in to pitching just like she did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. She's got her family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for her career.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
0-1's the count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Corrals it. 1 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one down the line, and she handles it herself for the out. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to first, and that one handled. Takes it herself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Diamondbacks down quickly, and they're down 9-0. Back here in the desert, second inning set to go. Digging in, number 25. Graveman back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-0. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, number 33. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. She sends it out of here. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 12-0. And next for the Cubs, Kahn. Singled and scored her first time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They go back to back. And they add on. It's 13-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and they get to slap hands at home plate.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's hard hit on the line. Gurriel handles the chance.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now number 12. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add a run. It's 14-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. She guessed right, squared it up, and she made it look way too easy.
1 out, base is empty. Now the third baseman slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for her today. One out, runner at second. Kahn, the next to hit. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. Throw is offline, and she scores. 15-0. Runner at second with 1 away. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. She's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the speedy catcher. A switch hitter batting right. This one smoked out to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Alek Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike in there. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nice job right there. She struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. She doesn't get the call, bears down, throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Two outs, bases empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Swinging a foul straight back.
Fell off to a great start. She's really cruising out there on the mound. She's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set her up to go deep into this game.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, inning over. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And here is Jill Valentine. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. She'll circle the bases. Her second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0.
She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. That one ripped left field. That's back. And gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 17. Now, Kahn. She's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. That one felt good. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 19-0.
I guess it's safe to say it's raining home runs now as well. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. Her 3rd home run of the game. It's 20-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way.
Here's the 3rd baseman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll calls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for Chicago, Kahn. 3 for 3. She's got a pair of singles and a triple. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 down. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and she's got a double. Runner at second here with 2 away. Here's the power hitting catcher, known for her rocket arm behind the plate. On a line, base hit. Coming home. She'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Here comes the skip. Runner at first. So up now for Chicago, Jill Valentine. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 23-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
Look to shorten her swing that time, and it pays off. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. She's going for 3. The throw to third, and she's out trying for 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Corbin Carroll now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And she makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's the pitcher, Kyle Nelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a ball popped up on the move. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. The Cubs lead this one 23-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you... Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 24-0. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 25-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away.
Singy, she's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in her debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite the day for her, Boog. She's making a huge impression here, just like Trevor Story did. So hopefully this is a great sign of what's to come.
Next to hit, number 12. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back, and it's gone. Her fourth home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 26-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A solo shot. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. It's 27-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case, it's the hitter. She just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how she saw that pitch. Maybe she didn't, but she got a home run out of it.
Here's the center fielder, Kahn. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is going to go. She flexes her power with that swing. It's 28-0.
She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole. Base knock center field. Now the Cubs catcher. That smash towards center. One down.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now Jill Valentine. Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Forget it. She circles the bases. That's her 4th home run of the series. It's 30-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And they get the out. And next for the Cubs, Kahn. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Now she'll turn for second. Not stopping. She's going for 3. And she's into third. Have a game. That's her 4th hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And the batter now, number 77. That one drilled left field. Going, gone.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time she pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
That one ripped left field. Going, gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Justin Martinez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Kahn. And a base hit up the middle. The relay to second, but she's in there easily. So 2 on with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. And now the catcher comes up to him. And he can't come up with it. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And now Jill Valentine. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back. And it's off the batter's eye.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 15 runs. That's the final tally as they explode on offense. Bottom of the 4th, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
0-1.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Alexander batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. A.J. Puck.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next is a pitcher that can swing the bat a little bit. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. Go ahead, Singy, say it. Helps her cause.
Helps her cause. Get that player a jacket. She might be standing out there for a little while.
Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gone!
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
She swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Kahn getting ready to hit. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And she's got her second double of the game. So a runner aboard. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for her in her last AB.
She swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. Throw cut off to third. Oh, he botches it. Now the Cubs catcher. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as she connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is number 33. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone.
She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher. That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. And that one is gone up onto the balcony.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is switch hitting first baseman. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here.